Okay, so today we are trying to adjust this precision level. 2/10 of a millimeter over 1 meter, so it's very precise. It's going to be really tough adjusting those two nuts to calibrate this level. And look, it's not calibrated at all, and we are just using a countertop, so any level that's not for sure leveled, and we are using this gauge to have to try to put it in the middle of the scale, so we can adjust. If not, it always stays on one side or on the other side. So let's show you how to do it. You have to be really close to the point and then adjust sideways, pushing on the other side, just a little bit. If not, you're not gonna make it. Okay, for example, now we are like that when we are with the vial on this side. Let's show you the other side. As you see on the other side, you're all the way in. When it's like that, it's all the way to the right. So what we have to do, adjusting the nuts, you have to make this side go up, lower this side. Okay, let's try to do that. So in this case, we're gonna tighten the one on the top and loosen the one in the bottom until we get this bubble on the second or on the third. Right now I calculate, I'm called that first, okay, after the big one. So I want to go to the second, not too much, because if not, when you turn it on the other side, it's going to be very difficult to match that. So you see now I'm already a little bit more than what I wanted, so I'm almost on the third one. Let's flip it 180 degrees and let's see where it goes. Okay, so flipping 180 degrees, obviously I went all the way to the right again. So now I'm gonna have to tight the one in the bottom and loose the one in the top, because I have to go higher on this side. Let's try to do that. The little secret is always to maintain pressure between those two. So if I push up here, I have to have a resistance from this one, and vice versa. When you push down with this, I have to have a resistance with this. That's the only way to stay in the quadrant. If not, this bubble is gonna go all the way the other side really quick, because if you think about this, is each one of these marks is 2 cents per meter. So right here we have less than a millimeter per meter, even less. Let me calculate. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 0.1 millimeter. Another 0.1. Yeah, probably we're gonna be like 0.8 millimeter the whole vial. So it's gonna be very easy to get out of this quadrant. Okay, right now I got it moved to the second. Let's flip it over and see where we are. So we are at the external again, all the way to the right. So right now I'm gonna try to push it a little bit this way again. In this case I have to go down on this side. So I'm gonna have to tighten the one on the top, loosen the one in the bottom. Let's try to do that. Right there, you see? So we are touching almost the third. We are in the middle. Let's see where we are on the other side. All the way to the right again, but right now I just pushed a little bit up from the bottom one. I saw it moving, so it means right now we are very close. Let's keep trying. You see, right now just pushing a little bit up with the bottom one. I'm already in the second. So let's flip it again, and then what we are gonna do, you want to really go as much as you can towards the center, but because this is not level, the only way to do it is with changing the thickness here with a feeler gauge, trying to put this bubble as much as you can toward the center, so you can adjust it exactly where the bubble touches the same indicator, and that means that the bubble is leveled. So when you're going to put it on the machine, on your table that you want to adjust, you're going to know that. For example, in this case, I'm out. I have to adjust the machine, lift the machine up from this side to go in the center. But until this is not calibrated, you cannot do that, because you're gonna mess up the table you're trying to adjust because of the bubble level that's not calibrated. Okay, so we are almost there. Right now, on the other side, I was here. And when I flipped, I came here and I have a 0.25. Okay, that's not important. But you see, I went down a little bit with the shim to be able to have the bubble more in the center. So now it's easier to adjust. And now I'm gonna push this way. I'm gonna higher this side a little bit, and then I flip it up. I'm gonna probably be in the right spot because I'm trying to halve this error. This error, it's 0.1 millimeter per meter, so it's very small. And I also got 2 wrenches now, because I noticed that, oh sorry, the other side, the nut, when I move one, also the other one follows. So now when I'm close to the adjustment, I'm gonna use 2 wrenches to tighten. Okay, so now I'm pretty happy, because on the other side I was right there past one number 4, and now I'm past one number 4. Let me flip it and show it to you. So I'm gonna try to tighten on this point. Okay, so here we are. It's actually a little bit more, it's 1 step more, but I'm pretty much satisfied here. I'm gonna make another final adjustment when I get to my job on a serious tables, but now, you know, I'm very close to the final adjustment. Let's see if now tightening with the 2 wrenches I can make it better. Let's see what happened. Okay, so I tighten, and now the bubble passed a little bit on this side. The other side is here. So I'm gonna try to tighten again. I'm off like 5 cents, sorry, 0.1 millimeter. So it's 10 cents. When you're very, very close, just tightening the wrench, the nut, is gonna make here 5 or 6. So you have to be very precise, very, very careful. And also, on this type of surface is not good, because this one moves, you know, just pushing with my hand. Look how much I can move. And that is messing up all your measurements. So here, in this situation, I can go really close, maybe 1 or 2 marks, I'm happy. And then when I'm gonna be on a table of a machine, I'm gonna make the perfect adjustment. But I could say that right now I'm like 2 marks away from the perfect calibration. I'm pretty happy. Now I'm gonna do the other one here that has different type. On the other side of, it has, instead of having those wrenches with those nuts with the hole that I prefer, it has regular 8 millimeter, and those are really more difficult to adjust because you cannot really push very much with these wrenches. It's gonna be really hard to do that, more than this one. This one has this type with a hole, and it's really nice because you can really push when you get close to the measurement, the calibration.